Hey there! So today I'm bringing you the review of the Fenix E12 V2.0 flashlight, which is the new version of the Fenix E12, a well-known AA flashlight in the world of flashlight enthusiasts and not only. And I will try to show you what this can do and how it operates. It's a very straightforward flashlight, I can say, but I will say and show what it can do. This flashlight was kindly sent by Flashlight brand, and if you go to their website, you have an extra 10% off in a purchase, and then of course you can post your reviews on Instagram and other social media or flashlight forums, whatever, and well, show what they have. Despite this, my review, of course, will be as unbiased as I can do and with the knowledge I have. So, this is the package of the flashlight. You have some general information on the front, namely the amount of lumens, 160 lumens, 68 meters of distance, and well, you can see some things of the flashlight already. And in the back, you have some more specifications, namely the output, the runtime, and here you can see that it will have three levels: low, medium, and high. And the maximum runtime it will have on the lowest level of 5 lumens, it will be 70 hours, so it's quite good. 1 meter impact resistant and IP68 waterproof, and that's pretty much it. Of course, I have opened the package, so I will just do this and remove the flashlight from here. And in the back, you would have both the battery, that is an alkaline AA battery, and inside this compartment, you would have all the stuff that I will put here, which is a spare lanyard, a lanyard, a spare O-ring here, let's put this aside, and then the warranty card that you can fulfill in case something happens. And let me tell you just that it has a 5-year free repair option, of course, in case you have some damage provoked by wear, but not by modifications, of course. So good to have this. An advertising card for other Fenix flashlights, and of course the user manual that is written in several languages, but that I will show a little bit later. Right now, let's go to the flashlight. So you can see this is really small. My hands are not that big, so it is a very small flashlight. On the front it uses this optic, and inside it uses a LED that I've only contacted in this flashlight, that is called, wait a minute, it is the Match CA18 in cool white. The specifications will be here on the user manual. And well, I don't even know how the LED looks like, because I haven't tried to dismantle the bezel and the optics and the front of the flashlight. It is only it can only be separated in these two parts: the battery tube and the switch that are glued. I tried to unglued them, and well, this is what happened, because I was using some pliers and I made these bruises, but the flashlight came intact, and it was really forced to do this because the anodizing is quite good. And this part, the head, in which you can see the driver is probably, well, press fit eventually or tightened by the wires that go to the PCB. If later on I will have some photos of the internals, I will post them on Budget Light Forum, and the link will be on the review below. What we can see from this part is that inside you have a spring attached to the PCB and to the reverse clicky switch that you can operate through this rubber cap. Inserting the flashlight, the battery, sorry, in the flashlight, and let's just see that this is the battery that comes with the flashlights. An alkaline AA 1.5 volts, pretty regular, and you can use it here. So positive towards the head, and then you just close the flashlight, sorry, it was on, and then click for low, medium, high, low, medium, high. Always come on in low unless you do this, which is not, of course, the use that you will have probably. It has this two-way pocket clip, which is, well, not 100% deep carry, but it's quite deep carry, or deep carry enough for you to use on the pockets of jeans or whatever. And it also has this other part that can be attached to a cap, or even a backpack, or I don't know, a shoe eventually, or a slipper if you want to. And well, it can be used both ways. Concerning the fit and finish, well, this is a quite good, smooth, but with some grip anodizing and knurling. These are this is the knurling of the flashlight. I will try to show it here. Yeah, you can see this here. It's on the, well, if you consider this horizontal, let's say that this is vertical as this one. It has these grooves to help on heat dissipation. This hot warning that the flashlight has, well, it can get a little bit hot, but since this flashlight can only be operated with alkaline batteries or rechargeable nickel metal hydride batteries, this is a Panasonic one, rechargeable, but not with lithium ion batteries, well, it will only turn on a little bit, not that much. So be aware of this. On the one side it will get a bit hot, but you cannot use lithium ion batteries. And here on the user manual, even the lithium primaries can be used, but they are not recommended. But they can be used, but notice that the lithium ion batteries will not. So some general information about the output and runtime. You have again the 3 levels between 5, 30 and 160 lumens, 70 hours on the lowest mode, 13 hours on medium, and 1 hour on high. Of course, this will step down. And the user manual, curiously, as a runtime graphic. So this one is the high output, the high, this is the medium, and this is the low. 70 hours, 30 hours, and about 1 hour. That will step down and then will turn off if it is always used on that one, on that level. And of course, this is a fully press, and half presses will cycle through low, medium, and high, low, medium, high, and that's pretty much it. Well, the flashlight itself, it's pretty much it, but I would like to show you and to compare it with other small flashlights, because this is a really tiny one. and it's only surpassed by, not this one because this is the FW1A, but it is only surpassed by the FW1AA, which is this one from FWAA. I'm confused, so many similar names. And this is not a reverse clicky switch, it is a taily switch. In terms of diameter, it's of course thinner than the FWAA, and this has the similar size of the FW1AA. This is a version that I have before production, so it doesn't have the identification on the bezel. But it is the same size in terms of length, but of course a bit thinner in terms of diameter. And you can see it here too. Eventually. Also, it is as small as, well, eventually a little bit taller, but just 1 millimeter than the DKG Slim Tie, which is, or was, the smallest AA flashlight I have, and it is by far the thinnest. In this case, well, you can see that the DKG fits inside the Fenix flashlight, the bezel. But these are very small flashlights. This is also has 3 lumens. This is modified with 4 clicky switch. But well, these are really the Fenix E12. It is a really compact flashlight. And I can tell you that during these days, I was talking with a friend that needs a small flashlight to put on her bag, and as I had this Fenix flashlight for a few days, I've been using it and testing it, and well, she fell in love. Of course, well, this is probably a flashlight that could be improved, namely on the type of LED and namely on the tint and high CRI, because this is a cool white emitter. It has only 70 CRI, and well, it could be improved. But for general use, for someone that doesn't have the habit of using flashlights and needs something small and resistant and compact, well, this is probably a very good option. I would also like to compare it with other small flashlights. This is the Lumentop Tool AA, but with a magnetic tail cap. And you can see that even the tool, it's a tad taller, 1 millimeter or 2 eventually. And well, this is a bigger one. This is the Convoy T2, which is taller. And I can show you also my EDC flashlight, which is a modified EagleTech D25C. And well, this is also a forward clicky switch, and it's only a bit taller, 3 millimeters eventually, but it's thinner than the D25C. So, well, this is really a very good option. And this is another flashlight from another brand, Woban. It was also sent and reviewed by Flashlight brand. Well, it was sent by Flashlight brand and was reviewed here on the channel. And it is also one of the flashlights that uses this kind of optic. Well, I will try to show it here on this paper. The type of beam. Just a moment. So this is low, medium, high, and this is the type of beam it has. Here you can see that it has these yellowish marks. When you are pointing it this way, it is not very noticeable. despite it is here, but as the beam is very floody, you will not notice it at all. Right now I will turn on the, this is the Woburn G2, and you can also see that both these flashlights, despite being different in shape, they have a similar type of beam. This one, the G2, is slightly narrower because it has an Osram LED, and this one is the Fenix E12 as a match CA18 LED. I will leave this on until I turn the auxiliary lights on too, and now let's turn it off. And well, this is it pretty much. I can also compare it with an S1R2. Oh, sorry. Okay, an S1R2, but this is a really good option in terms of EDC. You can always carry it with a rechargeable battery. You can use a charging cable for these batteries. This one is the Alight's magnetic charger, and you can also have spare alkaline batteries. Always be careful with one thing, because as this flashlight cannot be opened by the tail cap, the battery can only be retrieved by the top. In case you have a leak on an alkaline battery, well, you will have to be really careful. Try to check the battery if you have it on the flashlight without being used for a while. So careful with this. This is a thing I want you to know, and it's pretty much it. I was just going to pick the lanyard here. I'm not normally a lanyard guy, but you have some holes that you can use here on the tail cap. Also 2 holes here on the pocket clip, or even this part here on the middle of pocket clip, or whatever. You can try to use it in different ways in case you are a lanyard person. I am not. But well, it's pretty much it. I would just check the user manual again in case there is something I would like to tell you more. But well, just to let you know that when the voltage level drops below the preset level, the flashlight is programmed to downshift to reduce the output a little bit to ensure that, well, you can continue using it, but without turning the flashlights off. That's pretty much it. These are the other languages in which the manual is written. It's Chinese, Italian, or Japanese, I don't know. Italian, French, and then you have Russian, German, Chinese, Spanish, and eventually Korean. I don't know. It's a lot, and it's also a lot that I have talked. You know, it's always like this. I will just leave this here so that you can check this flashlight. I was really eager to have this light, and fortunately Simon from Flashlight Brands was kind enough for sending it, and really I will go back to the store and buy one of these for my friend, because, well, this is a really good option. I'm not how can I say, I'm not doing a favor to Flashlight Brands or eventually to Fenix, because, well, this is the first light I have, but I really like the form factor, the fit and finish, how it operates with always starting on the lowest mode. And, well, the only thing I would really change was the LED, so that it could be well, have a warmer tint or neutral tint, and also a high CRI LED. And it's pretty much it. If you have some doubt or comment, leave it below and I will try to reply as soon as possible. And well, you know the drill. Have a nice day, whenever it is.